Go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Once you've arrived in that comfortable seat, just allow your eyes to close. Start to settle into your space. Maybe take a deep inhale and let it go. Start to arrive into your space, into your body, onto your mat. Scanning over the body, checking in, acknowledging any areas that might need a little extra care today, places that are of concern. And also checking in with those areas that are feeling a little bit more open. We are going to target into mostly the neck and upper back today, so check in with those areas specifically. Don't go too deep. We'll be repeating and coming back to these areas a lot, so you don't want to overdo it right away. Take a full inhale here. And let it go. Start to check in mentally, acknowledging what type of day it's been, not only emotionally, but also mentally. Just notice where your brain starts to jump around to. Notice what's maybe distracting you in the room, outside of the room. And try, if you can, try to invite that to be part of your practice. So if it can't be part of your practice, see if you can just set it outside the room that you're in now. Knowing you can come back to it later if you need to after your practice. Let's take another full inhale. And let it go. And then starting to just tune into your breath, just your natural breath. No need to change it right now. Just notice your inhales and your exhales. Be curious about it. As you're being curious about your breath, I'm going to read us our quote of the day from the Little Book of Happiness. Wishing, desire, passion, lust. Who is not constantly subject to these? These are what trouble the mind. Wanting includes not wanting, aversion, which is wanting things to be different. Dislike, callousness, hatred, loathing, negative wishes, and destructive fantasies. These too are what trouble the mind. Thus, happiness requires constant effort and diligence to expose hidden desire and self-seeking. It demands mindfulness, presence of mind. There's a lot going on in the world that can distract us from our happiness, that can keep us from the present. Not only off our mat, I want to say definitely off our mat, but also on our mat. And today you're going to be challenged a little bit to just notice what happens with the mind. Can you stay in the present? Can you avoid aversion? Can you embrace what your body is doing? With that in mind, start to settle in on an intention. Intention for this practice, maybe to be fully present or to have that focus, to not let yourself wander away from the practice. Let that take form in your mind's eye. Bring your hands to your heart center, either cupping your heart or palms pressing in front of your heart. Exhale fully. We'll take an inhale to Om, or a sigh of the breath. Keeping the eyes closed, let those hands come back down by the thighs, and now start to grow your breath. Inhale to a count of 5, and then exhale to a count of 5. As you do so, if it feels comfortable, start to constrict the back of the throat, engaging that Ujjayi pranayama, that slight narrowing to create that little ha or wave sound. And try not to force the breath, let it build naturally. Can your inhales roll into your exhales, which in turn roll right back into your inhales, creating a little smooth sound, just like waves crashing, one right after the other, with very little pause in between. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Let the chin come to the chest. Let those eyes blink open. Keep the chin at the chest. As you inhale, roll your head over to the right. And then as you exhale to center. Inhale, roll it over to the left. And exhale to center. Inhale to the right again. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. And exhale to center. As you inhale, lift the chin all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the chin all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale brings the head to neutral. Exhale, pausing there. You're going to take one hand, place it on your forehead, and you're going to press your hand into your forehead while your forehead presses into your hand, creating a little bit of engagement in the front of your neck. So a little neck strengthening here. And just breathe. Find that inhales and exhales. We're going to hold each of these. We have 5 different ways we're going to do this. We're going to hold each of these for 5 breaths. Give another 2 breaths here. Don't press too hard. Just find that little engagement. Be curious about what's happening. And then exhale fully. Release that hand. Use the opposite hand. Place your hand behind your head. Press into the back of the head and then resist that. So hand and head resisting. So now you're going to turn on the back of your neck, those neck muscles in the back. See if you can also find a little length in the neck. Continue to breathe. And can you keep your gaze soft? Can you keep your face soft? Good. One more breath here. Exhale fully. Good. Release that hand. Taking your right hand to the right side of your head, just above your ear. Pressing in and then resisting. So you're resisting your hand against your head against your hand. So you're going to feel that left side of your neck kind of turn on. Maybe even the right side. Nice slow breath, so nothing major. Try to keep the face nice and soft. Exhale fully here. Good, release that right hand. Bring your left hand just above the ear and start to press. Resisting. So there's no movement with the hand or the arm or the head. It's all just a little nice isometric contraction. Take another inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and release that hand down. Now take your right hand again, but this time place it to just the front. So we're going to kind of imagine we're going to rotate our neck to the right, but we're going to resist that in a little rotation. So rotating a little bit. So finding that rotational axis. So you might find a little different stretch. So you're not actually moving, but you're pretending like you're going to rotate your head. And exhale fully here. Go ahead and release that right hand. Place the left hand just like out there on that temple, right where your eyebrow meets. And then imagine you're going to rotate your head. These are all great exercises. I learned these in my workshop. But then also there's this woman, Jen Rawlings, who's awesome at doing all these great movements. Exhale fully. And bring it back to center. And I like these because I need my neck strengthening exercises. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of extend and then retract our neck. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see. working a little bit more movement. So your ears are over your shoulders, and then you're going to inhale, press your chin forward, but keep your shoulders back. And then exhale, draw your chin back, try to make a double chin. Inhale, lengthens it out. Exhale, draws it back. Good, you might notice some different things going on here. Continue with your breath. Might notice some different areas that are tight. Sorry about my voice when I go back for my double chin. We got one more round here. And then hold in that double chin position. Hold, just draw it back. Try not to drop the chin, just try to pull it back. And then exhale, come back to neutral. Good, just notice the effects there for a moment. And then we're gonna go side to side. So we've done forward and back, and now we're gonna go side to side. But again, we're not moving our whole shoulders or anything. We're just moving our head. So it's a very tiny movement. So you're gonna inhale to the right and exhale to the left. So it's a very tiny movement. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left, inhale right. So you're gonna feel these different places, these different muscles stretch. And then inhale to the right and hold. So you're gonna feel that right side, you're building that strength. And then exhale, go over to the left and hold. Good, and exhale back to neutral. And try to relax the shoulders. I know my shoulders get a little tense when I do that. Good, and then next we're gonna do a little bit of resistance, right? So one last thing for the next. The next important to build strength. Place your right hand against your right side of your head again. And this time you're gonna resist, but you're gonna slowly bring that head toward the shoulder and then back up. So a little resistance. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, back to neutral. Just a little resistance. So now you're gonna feel it down a little bit into that left shoulder a little bit because you're moving the head, but all the time having a little bit of resistance on it. One more time on this side. And back to center, release that hand down. Left hand goes to the head, and little resistance here. Then we're gonna start to get moving. Nice and slow with your breath. Good, one more time here. Good, back to center, release that down. Take those arms out wide. Take an inhale, reach them up, look up. Exhale, hands down, chin down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands down, chin down. One more time, inhale, reach. And exhale down. Good, roll yourself forward onto your hands and knees. Come into a little cat-cow. We'll be moving here a little bit. So find your cat-cow position and then start moving. Your inhales are gonna lengthen you. And your exhales are gonna round you. Move in any way that your body needs to today. Maybe you need a little bit more lateral movement, side to side. Maybe a little bit more exaggerated forward and backward. Take 2 more breaths here. Just working into the spine a little bit more. So find your tabletop on your last exhale. And then you're gonna take an inhale here. As you exhale, really round the back. Send your hips back just a little bit. And then inhale, lengthen out. Bring your hands slightly forward. And then nice long spine, lower all the way to the ground. Exhale down. Good, from here, reach your arms back, palms face up. Inhale, lift the whole back body. Exhale, release back down. Tuck the toes, press back knees. Good, once you get back up to neutral, round the spine without moving your hands. Round the spine, exhale. Inhale brings you back forward again. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Reach those hands back this time, palms face up, down, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Hands by the side, tuck the toes, press back knees, nice long spine. And then round the spine without moving the hands, tilt the hips back. Last time here, inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. Hands reach back, palms face down. Inhale, lift the whole back body. Exhale, lower. Hands by the side, tuck the toes, press out, long spine. And then exhale, round, point the toes, sit back into child's pose. So a rounded child's pose. Feel the length of the spine, reach through those arms. Nice full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, find your downward facing dog. Take a couple moments, explore your downward facing dog. Check in with those feet, check in with the calves, the knees, the hips. Slowly pedaling the feet, being curious about how the body's feeling. We're gonna start off with some lunges here, working into the body. Do what's best for you as we progress. If something doesn't feel right, stay with what it was. We're gonna be working into our upper back, building some strength there. Exhale fully. Inhale, takes that right leg, lift it to the sky. Exhale, open the hip because it feels so good. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, draw that knee forward, step the foot forward, let the back knee drop. Then as you inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, find cactus arms. Draw those elbows forward, palms back, shoulder blades draw together, and then draw up through the low belly. Good, take another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, reaches those arms up. And as you exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back, plank. Take a downward facing dog. Exhale there. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Good, ground through the toes, take those arms back, turn those palms down, and draw the shoulder heads back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Imagine drawing the pinkies together, and then ground through the toes. Good, take another inhale. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back knees, and then pause there. So you're on your knees, you're slightly shifted forward, and then you're gonna press into the hands, draw the shoulder blades away from one another. And then without bending the elbows, exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. So chest gets lower, but arms stay straight. Inhale, press away, shoulder blades open like a curtain. Exhale, shoulder blades draw together like a curtain. Good, one more time, press away on your inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, press away, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Good, big inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, steps that foot forward. Back knee drops. Sweep the arms up. Take a big inhale there. And then exhale, find those cactus arms. So working a lot in between the shoulder blades here, that muscle, getting it nice and strong. Shoulder blades back, heartless, tailbone drops. Good, another big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, reaches the arms. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, straightens that back leg. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Good, nice big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls forward to plank. Exhale, knees down, lower all the way to the floor. Good, reach those hands back again, palms face down, ground through the toes. Inhale, lifts the chest. Toes are grounding, draw those shoulder blades together. Draw the pinkies closer, take another inhale. And exhale, hands to floor, tuck the toes, press back knees. Pausing there. So again, those scapula push-ups, so working those shoulder blades. Take an inhale, press the floor away. Find a little bit of cat pose. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Good, inhale, press away. Exhale, together. Inhale, press away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale there. Exhale. Building on. Inhale, right leg lifts to the ceiling again. Exhale, heel to bum, opening the front body. Exhale, lengthen the leg out. Exhale, steps that foot forward. Back knee comes down. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Good, keep the cactus arms. Inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, hold. Good, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm reaches. Press down, reach those arms, take an inhale. And as you exhale, circle that hand to the floor. Inhale, back leg straightens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls you forward plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor and then onto the forearms. So into Sphinx pose, press down into those fingers, press down into the elbows, draw the heart forward, press down into the tops of the feet. Heart comes forward, shoulders drop back. Good, and then from here, press the palms together, press down into the pinkies, tuck the toes, come into low plank. So either hold low plank or doing those scapula push-ups, you can always drop your knees. You're gonna press the shoulder blades away, take an inhale. Exhale, draw them together. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw them together. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw them together. Good, lower the knees, hips, point the toes, press into the hands again, find Sphinx, inhale. And as you exhale, slide the hands back, tuck the toes, press back knees or toes through child's pose to downward facing dog. Take a breath in downward dog. Notice those sensations in your upper back and neck. Exhale fully. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, steps that foot forward. Back knee drops. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, find cactus arms. Inhale, rotates you to the left. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reaches those arms. And then exhale, right hand to blocker floor. Press down, reach up, open the chest, find some rotation in the chest, maybe even the neck. Take another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, circles that hand to the floor. Exhale, straightens the back leg. Inhale, steps you back. Exhale, downward dog. Good, inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, rolls you forward, plank again. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor, find Sphinx. Elbows down, press into those hands, press into the tops of the feet. Imagine drawing your heart forward as your shoulders roll back. Exhale. Pressing those palms together, press down into the pinky edges, tuck the toes, find that low plank. And again, you can stay on toes or drop to your knees. And then from here, press those shoulder blades away from one another, so round the spine. And then drop the chest toward the floor as you draw the scapula together. Press away, inhale. Exhale, draw together. Good, one more time, inhale, press away. Exhale, draw together. Inhale, legs down. Exhale, Sphinx. Take another inhale there. As you exhale, slide the hands back, tuck the toes, press back through child's pose, meeting up, downward facing dog. Again, notice the upper and mid back. Notice the neck. Can you relax the jaw? Exhale fully. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, steps the foot forward. Back knee drops. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, rotate to the right. Take an inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, left hand to blocker floor. Right arm reaches overhead this time. Find a stretch there. You're going to take an inhale, open the chest a little bit more to the right. And as you exhale, circle that right hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale rolls you forward to plank. Your choice, you can stay here, you can do one of the other modifications we did. You can even drop to your knees, so those scapula push-ups, right? So you're gonna draw those scapula away as you inhale. Exhale, draw them together. Inhale, draw them away. Exhale, together. Last time here, inhale away. Exhale, together. Good, inhale, press them away. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Good, hands stay by the side, ground those toes. Roll the shoulders back. Use those muscles we just worked for cobra. Heart forward. Imagine you're clawing yourself forward with those hands. Take another inhale. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, press back knees or toes, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the foot forward. Back knee down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. As you exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, rotate to the left. Exhale, reaches those arms. Inhale, right hand down, left arm up. And as you exhale, maybe over the top here. Good, draw the chest more to the left, open up. Take another full inhale, press down, reach. Exhale, circles that hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg. Exhale, steps you back, downward dog. Inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls you forward, plank. Either pause here, doing those shoulder push, those scap push-ups. Press away on your inhale. Exhale, draws them together. Inhale, straighten, keep everything in a nice straight line. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, away. Exhale, together. Keep them together and see how it feels to lower all the way to the ground. A little harder, right? Oh. And once you get there, lift the shoulder heads, press into the tops of the feet. A little bit of a baby cobra. Good, neck grows long, big inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Put a little bend into the knees. Inhale, walks those hands back toward your feet. Once your feet are firmly on the ground, bend the knees as deeply as you need to so you can stretch out your upper back. Let your upper back round over your legs. Give your head a little nod, yes. A little shake, no. Maybe even hold on to opposite elbows if that feels good for a little bit more traction. And gravity weight pulling you down. Keeping your breath smooth and steady. Exhale fully. Release the hands to the floor if they're not there already. Take your hands to your knees or shins as you inhale, lengthen out, nice long spine. Good, so chest is parallel to the floor. Use those back muscles, pull up through the low belly. Good, take another inhale, draw those shoulder blades together. Exhale. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, reaches the arms up, lift the chest. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, little half sun salutation, just finding some tempo. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, refold. Press into the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, as you inhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Have your blocks handy in case you need them. Going through a couple sun salutation A with a little bit of an addition of a little bit of core strength from the front body. Good, so sometimes we've got to strengthen the front and the back equally so we don't have neck shoulder issues. Exhale fully here. As you inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, start to bend the knees. You're going to come all the way to the floor. So use your hands, use your blocks, whatever you need to. Come all the way to the floor, Savasana. So you can hold the backs of your legs. You can keep your feet to the floor. Pause here for another inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, cross the ankles, use your hands behind or in front, step forward or lift the hips, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. You have the option for a vinyasa, your choice, or you can stay in downward facing dog. If you're doing a vinyasa, I suggest doing them like so. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower knees or toes, all the way to the floor. Little cobra, elbows back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. So really squeezing those shoulder blades together, giving a little squeeze, a little work. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, steps the left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaches those arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more just like that. Inhale, reaches the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, start to sit back all the way to the floor. Draw those knees in, find boat pose in Savasana. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cross the ankles. Roll forward, step it back, downward facing dog, or through your vinyasa. Pressing down, so if you don't need any more upper back work, you don't need that little extra movement for the arms, downward facing dog, we're holding. Take another big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, steps the right foot forward. Inhale, long spine, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment there, pause, check in with the breath, check in with the body. Big inhale. And exhale. Adding in a little bit more. Bend the knees, inhale, reach. Chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, lift the heart. Exhale, hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shifts forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Inhale, find cobra or locust. Exhale, meet it up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Back heel is going to stay up. Inhale, reach up, crescent pose. Good, exhale there. Good, from here you're going to take your right arm, bring it down behind your back, make a fist. Left arm, bring it up your back, make a fist. Press the fist into the back. Power up the back leg, find a little bit of openness in the chest and the arms. Press your head into that top arm. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, takes those arms back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, opens you up, Virabhadrasana 2. Ha, find a little openness here. Good, same idea. Right arm comes behind you. Left arm goes down under behind you. Press and lift up. Good, press into the legs. Draw the heels toward one another. Still finding the strength of warrior 2, but finding a little bit more for arms. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, releases those arms. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, cartwheels the hands to the floor. Exhale, step it back. Downward facing dog, your choice. If you'd like the vinyasa, take it. Otherwise, take another breath in downward dog. Nice full inhale. Everybody's in downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it forward. Good, finding that crescent lunge. Inhale, reaches those arms up. Exhale, find the balance. Good, this time left arm comes behind the top of the head. Right arm goes down low against the low back. Press those hands or your fist into your back. Lift up through the chest and press the head into the top arm. Good, take another inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, releases those arms, bring them all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open yourself up, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Find your foundation first, find those legs. And then once again, when you're ready, make fists. Right arm comes down behind your head. Left hand comes behind the head. Right arm comes down low. So right hand low, left hand high. Press those fists into the back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, unwinds the arms. Exhale, look over those front fingers. Inhale, hands to floor. Exhale, step it back, downward dog or vinyasa. You always have child's pose available to you as well. Notice the upper back. Everybody's meeting in downward facing dog. Exhale fully. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it just outside the right hand. So just outside, still on your mat, a little bit wider stance, drop the back foot for warrior one. So a little wider stance, bring yourself up and find warrior one. It's almost like warrior 1.5. You're kind of open more to the left. Good, big inhale here. Exhale, cactus arms. And then inhale, draw those inner edges of your forearms together. Press your pinkies together, press your forearms together. So you're building a little bit of strength in the shoulders here. You might even feel a little bit of a stretch. Keep bending into that front knee, keep drawing the low belly up and in. Maybe lift the elbows just a little. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale goes back to cactus. Exhale. Inhale reaches those arms up. And as you exhale, hands to heart, open it up, warrior two. So just those feet. You're gonna have to do a little walking in and find just normal warrior two. Maybe even your hands to your hips. And you feel the sensations in your shoulders. Good, take another breath here. Exhale. Inhale, cartwheel those hands to the floor. Exhale, step it back, downward dog or vinyasa, your choice. Once you're in downward dog, press down and forward into the hands, lift up to the sit bones, press down and back in through those heels. Inhale, takes that left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward just outside the left hand. Drop the back heel for a little wider warrior one. And then inhale, takes those arms up. Good, press down into the feet. Lift up through the chest. And on your next exhale, find those cactus arms. And I'm just gonna face you real quickly for this next one. And then inhale, bring those elbows toward one another. If they don't touch, you're bringing them toward one another. Right? You're trying to get them closer. And then see if you can draw those thumbs away from one another. Good, like you're creating a V with your arms. It's a little different sensation here. Good, keep breathing. Another big inhale. Can you relax the neck? Exhale. Inhale, bring those pinkies back toward one another. Exhale, open up cactus. Inhale, reaches both arms. And then as you exhale, hands to heart, find your warrior two. Just a nice, easy warrior two. And again, hands can come to hips so you can really feel the sensations in those arms. Finding your breath. Noticing the beating of your heart. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, cartwheel those hands to the floor. Step it back. Downward facing dog or vinyasa. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Adding a little bit of a balance here. Inhale, takes that right leg lifted up. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Shift the weight forward. Hands can be on blocks if you need to start, and then lift the back leg. Good, pausing there, breathe. You can keep hands to blocks or floor, or start to lift the hands to heart. Lift your back heel like you're doing locust, lift your chest like you're doing locust, and then maybe add in some cactus arms. So the whole back body is lifting to the ceiling. Good, standing legs nice and strong. Take another inhale. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, start to bend into that front knee to step it back into crescent. Inhale, takes those arms up. And then as you exhale, take your right arm under your left, give yourself a big hug. Good, press the elbows forward. Give those muscles between the shoulder blades a good stretch. You're in crescent, finding a stretch through the front body. And then inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, steps you back. Exhale, either vinyasa or downward facing dog. Good, press down and forward into those hands, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it forward. Good, from here, inhale, lean forward. And then exhale, stand on that front leg, lift the back. Good, draw in through the belly, hands can stay down or starts to float to your chest. Find a little bit of locust here, so shoulder blades draw back, heart lifts, heel lifts, maybe arms like cactus. Good, breathing, standing leg strong. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Slowly start to bend into that front knee to step back into crescent. Inhale, reaches those arms up. This time as you exhale, left arm under the right. Give yourself a big hug. Good, lift up through the elbows, send the elbows forward as you drop the tailbone to the floor. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, steps you back. Exhale, downward dog, vinyasa, or child's pose. Everyone take child's. We'll meet there for a moment. Check in with the breath. Just have one more flow, just easy one, but we're going to build in a little bit of a plank pose in there. So a little bit more strength for the upper body. Take any modification along the way. There'll be many bus stops. Remind yourself of your intention here. Notice where your mind goes when you are presented with challenges. Exhale fully. Inhale, shifts you forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open the hip as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the foot forward. Coming back to that warrior three. Inhale, shifts you forward. Exhale, lifts the back leg. So again, you can stay with hands on blocks or floor. Hands maybe come to heart. Maybe even those arms reach back to your back leg. So you're really trying to find a little bit of locust here. Good, take another inhale. Exhale. Bending into that front knee, stepping it back for crescent. Back leg drops, bend in the front knee, reach those arms up. Good, big inhale, tailbone drops. Exhale. Another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open up warrior two. We've been to all these poses before, we're just linking them together now. Breathing. Good, drawing those shoulder blades together, finding some strength. Good, take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, extend the sideways, come into Trikonasana, hand comes to the block or the floor. Open up the chest. Lengthen that right sideways down as you press those hips slightly forward. And then can you draw those shoulder blades together to open the front body? Another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends you into that front knee. Either hand stays at the block, elbow to thigh, or the floor. Take that top arm, reach it up, and then take it overhead. Any binds that are appropriate in your body, feel free to take them. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, looking down. As you inhale, circle that top hand all the way to the floor, square the hips. Good, and then keeping that left hand either to the block or the floor, right arm's gonna reach. Good, press down to that floor, open the chest. Good, big inhale here. We're gonna come into a side plank from here. So you have a couple options. I'm just gonna switch my feet. So that front foot, you're going to have a couple options. You can keep it where it is and then ground down into that bottom hand, shoulders just behind your wrist. and then rotate to the right side of your body and walk that left foot back, so your right toes back so they point to the right. So side plank with one foot on the ground. Other option, maybe you hover that front foot and you stack them. If stacking is too wobbly, place that front foot just in front of your back foot. And then maybe that top arm reaches. Press down, and now draw those shoulder blades together. Good, lift up through the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, hand to the floor. Step it back, downward facing dog. Good, nice full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, takes that left leg, reach to the sky. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it forward. Good, coming into that Virabhadrasana 3, lift the back legs, standing on that front leg, lift the chest, maybe arms reach back, turn those palms down. Lift the chest, lift the heel. Take another inhale. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, start to bend into the front knee, step it back for crescent. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, find your breath. Good, another full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open it up, Virabhadrasana 2. Coming into Virabhadrasana 2, pressing down. Good, opening the chest. Finding the strength of your pose. Finding the smoothness of your breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, extends the left sideways. Hand comes down to the block or the floor. Press down, open the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, and then press that right hip slightly forward. Good, reaching up as much as you're reaching down, and then find a little bit of drawing in with those shoulder blades. Another big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends you into that front knee. Find your placement for your left hand, and then top arm's gonna reach overhead. Good, power up the legs, opening up the chest, finding length in the spine. Another big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, looking down. As you inhale, circle that right hand all the way down to the floor. Bring the back heel up. Finding a twist, press down into that right hand, lift the left hand high. Good. Finding a twist here, breathing, opening. Good, and then coming into, I'm gonna switch my legs again, coming into that side plank. Good, so look down to your hand that's on the ground. Make sure that your shoulder's just slightly behind your wrist. Press down, turn your elbow toward your thumb. And then from here, start to drop your back heel to the floor. As you do, walk that front foot back about halfway up your mat. Good, so you have a little hip stretch. You have a little bit of support with that leg. And then if you want to go a little bit more for a strengthener, you're going to take that top foot and bring it back by your back foot. Good, top arms reaching, press down, reach up, shoulder blades now draw together. Good, continue, stay one more breath. And on your next exhale, hand to floor, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale there. And then as you exhale, child's pose. Ah, you made it. Good job, turn those palms up maybe, let your shoulders relax, let your head relax. Find your breath. Check in with the body, check in with the mind. Notice what happened during those challenging poses. Exhale fully here. One more little strengthener before we start to slow it down. Shift your weight forward, come into dolphin pose. So you can use this as a stretch or a strengthener. We're gonna try and keep it with the strengthening. Drop your elbows down. Press those palms together again. So press in, then press your pinkies down. Your shoulders are just slightly behind your elbows. Your elbows should be under your shoulder, or the same width as your shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, come into dolphin. Good, so pause here, check in. If you need to, bend the knees. Lift up through the sit bones, draw into the low belly, press down into the arms. If you would like more of a strengthener, walk the feet in. If you would like more of a stretch, walk the feet out and then draw the chest toward the legs. So you're gonna find more opening in the armpit. Otherwise, a strengthener, your armpit's getting closer to your elbow, you're stacking them. Breathe. Good, see if you can relax the neck. Keep pressing into the forearms, lifting those hips, lifting the shoulders up toward the ceiling. One more breath here. And then exhale, walk the feet back or in, draw the knees down, and then lengthen back into child's pose, but bring those hands all the way back toward your feet. Let your shoulders round over your knees and your head drop toward the floor. Let those shoulders completely relax, let the neck relax. Exhale fully. Getting a nice stretch for those shoulders now. Bring your hands forward. Shift your weight forward. Bring your knees just a little bit wider. We're going to be on our knees a little bit, so if you need padding, please pad them, or do thread the needle for our arms. As you inhale, take that left arm, reach it up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, wind it all the way under the right. Good. Come all the way down onto the head, shoulder, turn the palm up, and then come up onto the fingertips of the right hand. Draw those hips back to the left. Good. So you're going to find a nice stretch behind the shoulder blade on that left side. Your top arm has many options. You can stay on your fingertips. You can do downward facing dog, reaching forward. You can reach up. You can bind. So you have lots of different options, but go with intention. Don't just do it because you know you can. If it feels good, you're in the right spot. Now, wherever you are, see if you can lift up through the low belly. Pull in through that low belly. Send your hips more to the left. Take another inhale. Can you relax the head? Exhale. Release any bind that you have. Inhale, presses down into that right hand. Exhale, presses you back up to center. Good, ground down there. Do a little cat-cow here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Back to neutral. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, right arm weaves underneath the left. Palm turns up. Come up onto those left fingertips and then draw the hips back to the right. Good, let the head be heavy. And then anything you'd like to do with your right arm, or sorry, your left arm, but keep reaching through the right, finding that stretch just behind the scapula. We've worked those muscles. And then once you've found your stretch, draw up through the low belly. So shift the weight slightly forward. Good, another full inhale here. Exhale. Pressing down into that top hand. As you inhale, reach yourself up. And exhale, hand down. Little cat-cow here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale to neutral. And then exhale, go all the way down to the floor. All the way onto your belly. Take a moment. Place your hands in front of your forehead. Rest your forehead on your hands. And pause. Find some length in the neck. So find a neutral neck so you have a little bit of engagement there in the neck. Good, another inhale. And exhale. Coming into locust pose, take those arms back behind you. Ground down into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, palms rotate down. Ground down into the feet for another breath. And then keep the activity of the legs engaged, the glutes. Lift the feet. Good, like your whole back body's lifting. Take another big inhale. And exhale, lower. Bring those hands back underneath the forehead. Pause there. Good, adding on, either repeating that one or going into bow pose, Dhanurasana. So grounding down, reach those arms back first, heads down, bend into the knees, reach back for those ankles, and then as you inhale, roll the shoulder blades back, lift the chest, and then exhale, press the heels to the ceiling. So if this does not feel good for your low back, repeat locust. Breathe, one more breath here, lift, hold to exhale. Inhale, releases you down. Exhale, hands underneath the forehead again, so nice and neutral spine. Exhale. Good, bring the hands out like cactus. Look to the right and lay your head down on the ground. If it doesn't quite break it all the way to the floor, that's okay. Add some padding. Just finding a stretch here for the neck. And then resist your head into the mat. So finding a little active stretch. And then lift the head, turn it to the left. Let it just relax to begin. Find an passive stretch here. And then press the head into the floor to find a little active stretch. And then lift the head back to center. Slide the hands back. Press yourself up knees. Use any padding you need to. We're going to be on our knees for camel pose, Ustrasana. So still working our back bends with drawing those shoulder blades together. So you have different ways of coming into it that you'd like to. You can come up from standing and reach back. I like to come down from low, so I like to lean back, grab onto my ankles, and then I like to press my hips forward, roll my shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lift the chin up. So again, if that's not accessible to you, hands on your low back, shoulders roll back, and lift the chin. Good, draw in through the belly, squeeze the glutes. Imagine you're doing bridge pose, but on your knees. Good, take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Take a moment there. And then we're gonna lay all the way down onto our back. We have one more little heart opener. All the way down onto your back. If you'd rather do a supported bridge for a few moments, you have that as an option. Otherwise, we're doing bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Press down into the feet. Reach those hands toward your feet. Press in, inhale, lifts the hips. Exhale, weaves those shoulder blades underneath. See if you can interlink your hands, press those pinkies down to the floor, and come up higher onto the shoulders. Good, now activate the legs. Send your heels back as your knees press forward. Tailbone lengthens toward knees. Hips lift high. Back of the head presses into the floor. 3 more full breaths here. 1 more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, unwinds those shoulders. Exhale, slowly lowers the hips. Pause there for a moment. Hands rest on your belly. Notice the sensations in the body. Slowing it down. And then from here, we're going to go into our hamstring series. So you can use your strap or you can use your hands. We're going to take our right leg first and wrap that strap around the ball of the right foot. Take that right leg up to the ceiling. Good. Pause there. Lengthen that leg or that hip down. If it feels okay, left leg can go straight. And just pause. See if you can even relax your arm, let the strap do most of the work so that maybe your elbow is even closer to the floor if that's accessible with your strap. So you can really relax the shoulders here. Just get a final stretch for the legs. Maybe taking that leg out toward the right. Keep that left hip down, getting into that inner groin. Turn on your outer hip and push through the heel. Exhale fully. A little bend into the knee, draw the leg back up to center. Maybe take it across the body a little bit, getting into that outer hip stretch. Maybe bring the toes a little closer toward your head, get a little deeper into that outer hip. And then inhale, come back to center. If your left leg is straight, go ahead and bend it. Bend into the right knee, place that right ankle over the left knee, and start to draw those knees in toward your chest. Good, grabbing around the back of that left thigh. And now use your right leg to press into the left leg, and then your arms are gonna resist that, so you're gonna have a little different stretch in your right hip. Flex through the feet. And then roll your weight slightly to your left toward that bent knee that you're holding on. Good, keep pressing that top leg into the bottom leg so you have an active stretch rather than a passive stretch. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, go and release that left leg. Place that left foot on the floor. Draw your right knee into your chest, shift your hips to the right, and then extend your left leg long, take your right leg across your chest for a twist. Let your right shoulder be heavy. And if it feels okay, maybe take that right ear and drop it back toward the floor as you look over the right shoulder. Let gravity take over here a little bit. If there's any deeper twist you want to go into here for a couple breaths, you have that as an option. Really finding that smooth, steady breath that you had at the beginning of practice that hopefully stayed with you throughout the practice as we start to cool down. Exhale fully here. Inhale, draws the knee back up to center. Exhale, soles of the feet to the ground, bring the hips back to neutral and pause for a moment. Just notice the effects of the poses on that side of the body. And then switching sides, left leg goes up toward the ceiling. And then if it feels okay, let that right leg go long as well. And again, see if you can relax your shoulders as much as possible. They've worked a lot today. Keeping the activity of the legs, so you're getting the hamstring stretch, and maybe taking the leg out to the left. Getting that inner groin stretch. Keep that right hip anchored, and then push through the heels. Put a little bend into the knee, draw the leg back up to center. And then taking it across the body just ever so slightly, getting into the outer hip. Let that left hip drop down. Maybe take the toes a little closer toward your head. Exhale fully. Inhale, comes back up to center. Exhale, bend that right leg if it's straight. And then bend it to the left knee. Take that left ankle over the right knee. And then draw those knees in. Once you have a hold of that right thigh, press that left foot like you're trying to push your right leg away, getting a little active stretch as you resist with your arms, pulling your legs in. So again, a little bit of that isometric contraction there, getting an active stretch rather than just pulling in until you feel a stretch. But letting that left leg work a little bit to help you find the stretch. A little bit more strengthening, but also lengthening. Good, maybe roll a little bit over toward the right, toward that thigh you're holding on, and feel that stretch in the outer hip a little differently. Exhale fully. Go ahead and bring that right foot to the ground. Keep the left knee at the chest, shift the hips to the left, extend the right leg long, and then take that left leg across your body to the right. Let your left arm open up and find a twist. Creating space along the spine, into the mid and upper back. Stretching out those muscles we've used today. One more full inhale here. And exhale. Drawing in through the low belly, inhale brings the leg back up to center. As you exhale, soles of the feet to the floor, hips back to neutral, pause there. You're gonna take those arms, wrap your right arm underneath your left, give yourself a big hug again, and then push those elbows up to the ceiling, round the spine just a little bit, finding a stretch in that mid-back, that upper back, chin toward your chest. And then release it down. Take the arms wide on your inhale. And then exhale, this time your left arm's under your right. Give yourself a big hug. Lift your elbows toward the ceiling, round the spine up, chin to chest. Good, finding a stretch, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And then head down. Inhale, opens those arms. Exhale, bends the knees, and find a little happy baby or a hug, whatever's gonna feel best to you. Taking any movements you need to here. And then when you are ready, finding Savasana. Go ahead and give those legs a shake. Lengthening out, using any props you need to rest comfortably. Allowing yourself to take up maybe a little bit more space. See if you can find a nice comfortable position for your neck. That might even mean putting a little towel or something underneath your neck. And then once you have all your wiggles out, exhale fully. Take a full inhale into the belly, the ribs, all the way up to the collarbone. Hold that breath for a moment. And then let it go, sigh it out. Repeating that 2 more times or allowing yourself just to surrender here into stillness, into relaxation, allowing your body and mind to be at rest. I'll bring us out of Savasana with 3 bells. Take rest. I'm feeling free to stay here for a few more moments if it feels good. Otherwise, start to deepen your breath and bring some movement into the fingers and toes, maybe even the wrists and ankles. And on your next breath, reach your arms back behind your head, reach your feet out together, giving yourself a big stretch from head to fingers and fingers to toes. And then bending the knees, your choice, either give those knees a hug or windshield wiper the legs, whatever's going to feel best to you to end your practice. And then when you're ready, using your arm as a pillow, roll over to your favorite side and pause. Checking in mentally and physically, scanning over the body, checking in, acknowledging the shifts from the practice. And then when you're ready, press into that top hand, extend the top leg, press yourself up. Come back up to seated. Once you found a comfortable seat, if your eyes have opened along the way, allow them to close. Bring your hands to your heart center, allowing yourself to come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Connecting again with that intention you've set for your practice today. Allowing the strength, the energy, and the breath of your practice to help you with that intention as you transition off your mat into your day ahead. We'll seal this practice in with one final om or a sigh of the breath. Exhale fully. Inhaling here. Bowing your head slightly. Taking a moment. Thinking of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And holding on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for taking time for yourself to grow stronger. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, wear some sunblock. Namaste.